Hi there, and welcome to a new day that smiles to you again. So, today, how's it gonna be? The art of decisiveness. How to be more decisive. Now, does it happen to you when you go at the restaurant, you check the menu, you look at all these choices? There's tacos, fajitas, enchiladas, guacamole, salsa with nachos, and you're like, what should I take? And wait a second, within all these choices, there are subcategories, right? Because there's different types of tacos, different types of fajitas, different types of enchiladas, and sooner or later, you find yourself, you know, confused, right? Looking at all these choices, wondering if you're gonna miss out, wondering if you're gonna take the right choice. Well, let me tell you this. Most of the time, there is no right or wrong choice. And what is happening is a phenomena or whatever, called analysis paralysis. So it is when your mind is paralyzed by too much possibilities. And this happens quite often. Like sometimes you could go to just the grocery, and there's like 10 brands of ketchup or mustard, and you're there looking at them, and or there's just too many products, and you're wondering, oh, should I take this one? And the point is that most of the time you're actually creating some state within of uncertainty, of doubt, that you should just toss away. It's not that a big deal. And in general, when you learn to be more decisive, you'll come up as more confident as a person, and you'll be less of a, let's say, pain or annoyance for others, because you know what you want. You come here, you say, hey, listen, I'll take fajitas with guacamole. That's it. I mean, don't take more than 5 minutes choosing. And you know what? The less you take time to choose, the better your state inside. It's like a few examples. It's like when you were at school and you had to do an oral presentation, and the teacher would say, okay, are you who's coming first, right? The sooner you do it, the better you feel. If you wait, you're going to create a state of uncertainty, of doubt, of anxiety that you do not need. Another example is when uh, so another example of choice that clusters your mind is, actually, I don't remember, but it's okay. It's okay. The mind. You see, the mind is. So basically, when you start being more decisive, it will help you. Oh yeah, that's. I got it. I got it. Thank you. So, Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs knew the power of decisiveness. He knew that spending time and energy, right? There's a lot of energy, mental energy, that you're putting when you're doing these small decisions, uh, with low risk decisions, right? The risk is that you may take something you don't really like, right? Or, for example, people who dress they may take a decision that is not, you may not look as pretty that you could have with another decision. So that's the only risk. Your life is not in danger. Your business, your job, your quality of life is not in danger. Now, Steve Jobs, he used to have all of his wardrobe with the same suits, so that when he wakes up, he goes at his wardrobe and he does not have to put 1 second of mental energy into what he's going to wear. He already knows it. It creates certainty. It creates a state of confidence, because it's like a ritual. It's like something you can anticipate, and it doesn't waste some of your mental energy. Okay? And that's, if you're into being into a creative lifestyle, if you want to be a creator, do not waste your time on such small, low-risk tasks. And you'll thank me for it, right? It's like when someone comes to you and he's like, "Hey, are you free this weekend?" And you're like, "Oh, I'm not sure. I'll tell you." That is annoying. That is annoying for yourself. You will have to go back to this person and figure out and for that person it is annoying. She is waiting. Her precious time cannot be confirmed. It's not confirmed in her head, right? So I've went online and I find some pretty interesting ways of dealing with decisiveness. One is the 3-minute rule. So basically, when there's a decision like that, you only give yourself 3 minutes to take the decision, and also to get back to that person. For example, your boss comes to you and says, "Are you free this weekend or not?" You give yourself 3 minutes. Say, "Okay, 3 minutes," and you give an answer. That way, it will not stay with you unresolved for a few days. Same thing for the menu. You just don't want it. It's painful. Just trust me. Once you develop this art of being decisive, you'll save yourself some just annoyingness. Even and think about it yourself, like the way you perceive yourself when you're doing so. You might be, why am I spending so much time on this, right? You're probably finding yourself annoying and getting away from the flow of just actually being in the conversation, right? Where instead of, "Hey, no, you're on a date," for example, you're speaking with the girl, and you're like, "Oh wait, let me take 5 minutes to choose what I'm gonna eat," and for 5 minutes that person, it's even worse if she's waiting after you, for you to take that small decision. Now, in the long term, being decisive, as I said, has some advantages, because you do not waste mental energy, you do not waste other people's time and energy, and yours, and you are also more carefree with these things. You just sound someone that's more confident, someone that knows who he wants, and that has value. Okay, that has real value in this world, in this social world. Someone that can just say whatever, whatever's gonna happen, I'll be fine. How many people you know like that? How many people you know that can say whatever is going to happen, I'm gonna be happy and fine? Be that person. It has value. So that was it for today. Hope you enjoy the art of decisiveness, and it's a practice. You have to practice it, and you'll thank me. So take care. Have a beautiful day, and of course, have fun.